Jay. It's Wednesday. We're in Fort Pierce, Florida. And today we're going to try to show you how to take gardening to the cheapest possible way. And at the end, we're trying to get to container-free gardening. But to show you the most cheapest way, as you can see, this is for $1. We started literally our 25-cent plants theme and business based off of if we could buy 45 cups for $1, that would give us just slightly over 2 cents a cup. So that's how we get our seeds from the garden. So this is how we're talking business and gardening. So one of the cheapest ways to garden and get containers is to get your 45. Some places have 50 for $1. So 2 cents a container is about the cheapest you're gonna get. But here's how you get cheaper. What we have here is a basic container. This is the old one. Now this container cost me actually nothing because it was given to me. But this container can run you 50 cents to $1 at some places, but it's still too expensive. This container, it's deeper than the 45, but they typically only give you 20 in a pack for $1. So we're still trying to get cheap. This is from Dollar Tree. As everybody see it, you get like 12, I think, in a pack for $1. So it's still too expensive because gardening, I thought a long time ago, was supposed to be absolutely free. And today we're going to show you how to start off your plants without no container, but yet it's contained. All right, so we're going to head to the back to get our free organic containers. And just a quick look, we have a mango tree. But next to that mango tree, we have what we're looking for, what they call a sea grape, or Florida sea grape. They grow commonly along the river, and that's what we're going to use as a base for our free organic containers. So we're going to get closer so you can see what I mean. This is a sea grape, a Florida sea grapes. They grow along the rivers easily. You can kind of start to see why they would call it grapes, but let's test one out. So you see how it is? It actually has a pretty flesh like a grape. Now these don't have too much flesh in them. As you can see, it gets to the seed pretty quick. But we're not here for the grapes. We're actually coming for the leaves. As you can see, we wanted to create a perfect circle or a platform to put our organic containers. All right. So now we just went and got our platforms that we're going to use for our container-free garden. And just for an example, I got an old leaf to show you what it looks like. Like I said, it does not curl up. It's pretty thick, and it takes a while to brown. So just to show you, this is our natural backyard ground, right? You can tell that it's sandy, but in Florida, there are still some parts more sandier than others. And we're going to show you another corner, because you want to try to get good sandy soil like the beach. Just when you're making mold, how good sand molds. So that's the concept. So here is a place, as you can see, it has a little compost in it, but still a lot of scraped sand. More sand, the better.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go to the front and get some water. All right, so now I'm just over here at my rain bucket, and the consistency of the soil is perfect. It's the most important part. So you almost become a kid again. So we're gonna wet this. And like I say, you want more of a sandy soil, but it pretty much works in all soil. Just compost itself doesn't cake up and stay into a mold like as you see dirt is doing. Like I say, you don't want it too wet. And as you can see, you can almost get the idea of how we're gonna do this. So literally, to show you how we container-free garden. And this is, like you say, we want garden to be free again. So let's look at that, right? Put my hole in it. This is why you can actually stick a stick in there and pull it out. But either or. Now, let's take some of these corn seeds we got. We'll put them in the hole. And it could be any seed. Just showing you how to make a container free. Cover it up with a little compost. And watch this. Alright, let's move it to the other spot.
Gotta stay with me. Close.
Alright, so, and like you say, this is us showing you how we're doing this new method. Take your old bell peppers, if you don't eat it. This is one we started already, as you can see. It's in the same mold, gravy. And this was, as you can see, container free. Took an old palmetto, palm, papaya, that what I picked too early, filled it up with dirt. I actually got bell peppers in here. So, container free garden. And when these come up, I'm gonna put these straight in the ground. No more of taking off the container. Everything's going in the ground because it's biodegradable. And that's the new way. So completely free, containerless garden.